Hello, my friends. Today we're talking about Best Served Cold by Joe Abercrombie. And yes, this book is about revenge because revenge is best served cold. Okay, so yeah, this book is definitely all about revenge. It's an uninspired book about killing the people that tried to kill you. Monza Mercado is this leader of this group of mercenaries. The mercenaries are becoming too popular, so the Duke that she works for tries to kill her because he believes that she wants to become the Duke herself. There were 7 people in the room that tried to kill her. Her brother was also in the room who was killed by these 7 people. Monza does not get killed though. She does survive. They believe that she is dead. She gets put back together in good health. And now she is all about killing these 7 people. She gets the help of Shivers, a Northman who loves violence but wants to become a better man now that he is in Styria. There is Friendly, an ex-con that is Muscle. There's Casca. Casca is an old general of hers that she actually overthrew in the mercenary group. There's Morveer. Morveer is a poisoner, one of the best in all of Styria, and his apprentice Day. And there's also a torturer named Vitari. Now, this book is about this group of people going from one person to the next and killing the person that Monza wants to be killed that had some part of trying to kill her. She has a lot of money to pay these people really well. All these people are very gray, possibly even bad people. They murder people. These are not people that you would root for in a normal book. This is definitely a grimdark book with some dark characters. Now, I enjoyed the fact that these characters are very interesting. They have an interesting backstory. Abercrombie really talks about what their motivations are and who they are. So you really get a good sense of who these people are in this book. Now, what I didn't like about this book is that it was very by the numbers and there were no real changes in the plot or really surprises for me. The whole plot was just them going from one person to the next person, trying to figure out a way to kill that person, then moving on to the next person. It kind of reminded me of those Mission Impossible movies a little bit, where you go into a situation, you try to figure out how to combat that situation, then you move on to the next situation and next situation. But this is about them trying to figure out how to kill someone. As the book progresses, yes, it gets more complex. It basically turns into a war, but it felt very uninspired, especially since the beginning of the Shattered Sea trilogy started exactly the same way. I just wasn't that impressed with this. I'm wondering if it was because it was written back in 2009, if that's the reason. These books are very popular and they're very popular for Orbit Books when they purchased them. I just felt uninspired to pick this book up because I knew what was going to happen, and Abercrombie didn't throw in these twists. He didn't throw in these plot changes that I really was looking for in this book. So it did take me longer to read this than usual. The violence is pretty bloody. It is very gory. And at times, I wondered why I was reading it because the actual plot was very shallow and surface level, that I asked myself, why am I finishing this? And I guess the reason is because I like the characters. I wanted to see what happened. And also I wanted to read more books in this world. But I did finish it, all 630 pages of it. And it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Let me know if you've read this. What are your thoughts about this one? Let me know in the comments. Is this just a thing where it was revolutionary for its time when it was first published? The whole grimdark thing was new? Just let me know if I'm missing something here. I'm looking forward to actually reading The Heroes because I've heard that is a better book. But pick this one up at your local library. It is called Best Served Cold by Joe Abercrombie. I'll talk to you guys all next time.